So, hello everyone, time for Kumiko Isekai protagonist in 2 animes this season. But yeah, here we go, right? I'm a spider, so what? Episode, what is it? Episode 15, 16? I'm lost now, man. 15, yeah. And last week we had, Katya, genderbender woman, she's back, right? The best waifu's back. We had, a lot of, I would call it betrayal, but we had, they were attacking them and so on, right? It is kind of silly. Let's comment last week. It sounded better in the, probably better explained in the original. Why in the novel, like how the betrayal happens, so on. Because the thing, as I mentioned last week, was kind of like, why is Katya can fight, but then the sister, and why did he have so easily conquer? I don't know. It's weird, right? So I'm like, I see. Anyway, today, of course, here we finally have Nier replicant, right? The first thing this is Nier, right? That's on this channel. It's on Twitch 2 on 2, but we'll see it put on YouTube. Gonna see this first put on YouTube. Gonna stream that after this thing here then. So after this, I have to work a bit. When I finish that work, I'm gonna stream Nier. Probably skipping over SS Daniel for today. Because I said last week, SS Daniel is really like the worst times. The high when I had to work, really the moment there, right? It's like the worst possible time, and I really want to play Nier replicant. I can only do one thing, I guess, and I favor playing Nier. Given that Nier Automata are my favorite games, right? So of course, Nier replicant. So we're gonna stream it later tonight. Probably stream it a bit in a few hours from now. Then after this, and then take a break, and then do a few hours at the night, and then tomorrow we probably do another 4 or 5 hours, and on Sunday, probably most of Sunday, because tomorrow is so many animes, right? So tomorrow we probably do Macadamia, then Nier, and then a lot of animes. Yeah, so you can do the animes. But anyway, let's watch Kumiko. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, that was loud. That was very loud. Started out with a spider in my ears. Spider crawling in my ears. But yeah, I'm a huge Nier fan, right? So playing that later on today then. Yay. And yes, the radio is massive. Man, but I want to see her more barbecue strategy. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna barbecue my... That's crazy, man. But she saves, of course, a little... again, would point to her being the Demon Lord, right? But probably not the Demon Lord. Given the fighting in the opening. It was nice though, she was like, I'm a hero. That's right, you saved by the friendly spider girl. It's like, what's happening? And now she's weird again in her... It's just like the Street Fighter training stage. Kind of classic fighting, yeah, this is boxed... kind of like in Nier, yeah, but kind of boxed square background. We kind of... Yeah, and she has a bandana on her head. This could be like a fighting game scene there. The training inside that, training room. But it's like a really weird effects this episode. She's like in her brain and it's like weird. It's kind of hard to watch. Flickering. I'm not a big fan when they do anime flickering stuff. It reminds me now of To Your Eternity opening. I mean, I love To Your Eternity, a very cool anime this season. But the opening to me is like an epilepsy. They're like flickering opening. I'm like, yeah, give me epilepsy. Very good opening. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, when anime is like, let's do this epilepsy, polygons, Pokemon, yeah, that classic Pokemon episode that gave people, epilepsy. That of course is crazier. But for example, then To Your Eternity, was this Monday, right? For first opening there, it's a lot of flickering. But I'm like, otherwise, pretty cool opening. And song, not bad, not bad otherwise. But like the flickering in the first half of the opening. To me, it's like, and this here reminded me that, this flickering square thing. I was like, kind of gave me a little headache there almost. It's like, no, this was not as bad as in To Eternity. That one was way rougher. But still, I think the flickering there is a little bit. Yeah. Actually, the reflection now on the Nier account. Yeah. I'm looking at one reflection. You can see the opening here. It's a lot of like flashing opening. You see, and then but here, this is the fight scene, right? And I'm just like, Yeah, this fight scene is a little bit It definitely a massive spoiler. But it feels like in this episode, if I see the opening, I would even also think that Kumiko is the spider demon lord, right? Because yeah, she saves the girl, she's a baby, right? But then they are fighting in the opening, so probably not. Probably not, right? They probably are not actually. Two different people, I guess. But here we go. Still on the outside. Yeah, it's nice. Not back in the cave yet. Shout out to their adventure. I have to say that I do kind of really want to follow the other stuff with Faye and yeah, with the the guy with the dragon wife and so on. That seems a little more interesting now than its wife who leveled up and so on. Man, I want to see more of that though. Nah, but this is what I mean. This is I don't know, guys. This is what I mean. Yeah, like like this flickering spider epilepsy. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. This goes for any anime when they do this weird flickering thing. Not a big fan of it. Just irritates my eyes having to watch these kind of things. Yeah, it's like. I mean, I get they're trying to be gamey. You know, it's like she's stuck in a video game, and this is like a bug or something, like a glitch. It's like a glitch or something, right? And it's like flickering and it's blinding my poor eyesight, you know. It's a little bit like, oh man, not a nice thing to watch. Baka now, yes, Baka. Definitely a Baka. Just give me a Nier. I'm thinking about the Nier when you're in Voxit in Nier. So in Nier Automata, yeah, this is actually like a warming up, I guess, for playing the weird game that is Nier, I guess. It's better now though when they zoom in on her many faces, and then it's not better again, and then it's back to flickering. Yeah, we just can't escape, man. Something happening. Here we go. Spiders awakening. All those spiders. More barbecuing. Yeah, here we go. Man, that cave, man. That cave is not gonna be lost. Keep destroying my poor home cave. Man, this is so weird. Yeah. You couldn't think. Yeah, this is so weird, anime. Every side of her. Oh yeah. This is very gamey now. Oh my god, this looks like a scene from, for example, Third Sentinel. Yeah, like the big spider monsters coming here, Soy Cities. Like some kind of, city builder game. It's definitely a different anime when it comes to the visualization of stuff that happen. It's again like, that's Shabu, I'm not walking. Yeah, I know the scene where she's like, yeah, I love it the first time. She's like, this is fun outside. This is great. I can eat some deer and some, some pork and get some, maybe some fruits, find some apples. That would be nice. Some, dragon and demon beasts. Some peaches. Oh, it can be so nice, man. Oh my god, she's in fruit! Oh my god, oh my! Real food! Anything normal food. Oh, this poor girl, man. She's finally, got an apple or something. Finally, man. She's finding normal fruits here. Bananas, come on. And this is like, oh no. Here we go. Half a peach was consumed, and then it's like, got him! Leave me alone! That's why it's peaches! Like, oh, again? Yeah, why? Oh man, yeah, a lot of levels here. Level 89 and a lot of stats. Yeah, I gotta leave! It's never does a move for this poor girl. She's out there eating a peach, something, whatever it was. Like, I think a peach. And then she's like, hey, oh, peachy, man. And it's like, nope, here's a spider. God damn it. I like it. It's so big, the spider. It destroys the whole forest. This is when it runs. It's, yeah, it like steamrolls every tree in its path. Oh. Yeah, but this poor girl, she's finally out there in the open, and it's like, nope. As always, it lasted for like a minute for her. She could eat, yeah, you could barely eat one fruit. And has some kind of, I don't know, laser beam mouse even, yeah, it's like... Man, she's so used to this now, this poor girl, she's broken. She's so used to always fighting, escaping, oh, not this thing again, not for the 11th time in this week. I was like, god damn it, every day, every time. She's gonna almost die again. Yes, the warp teleports back home, yeah, to the beloved caveman. She's like back in the cave, back in her spider nest, the classic homestay. It's quite OP disability, yeah. She lost a leg there, but it's quite OP, man, having the ability back. I'm just gonna warp back home, man. Even in combat, it should be a rule for you. There should be something you can't escape during combat, right? Oh, here we go, though. It's not safe in the cave either. No. All those spiders, right? I mean, all those spiders are back to... All the sisters are back. And I was like, oh gosh. It's very dramatic there, but no, it's probably back to the other guys. No? Okay. I think it might be back to... yeah, half the episode, they're like back to, you know, the dragon as well. Dragon waifu. The guy with the harem, come on. I wanna see how Shoes and his harem adventure goes, man. Now when he has two of his waifus back, you know, he has a dragon waifu, genderbender waifu back, right? I wanna see some smashing in it. I wanna see some harem ending there. Instead of seeing a poor spider girl getting owned. Because she's injured, she's poisoned. I think she should be by now poison immune by now, like in Bufuri. She's been poisoned so many times, so she should be like, she should be pain immune. She's like, oh, whatever, I lost another leg, whatever it is. Yeah. She should be so used to it. It's like, I can't do feel anything anymore. She looks really damaged now, though. Like her back is some kind of weird, I don't know, rotten poison thing. Like her health is low again, but you know, her skills. But it did feel super OP to be able to teleport back home, definitely. The whole... More poison. But it's very morbid here, this spider war. I bet you guys it's gonna end with her being like, barbecue time! I guess it's gonna end with her being like, oh my god, I like spider meat! It's gonna end with her being like, oh, I'm so hungry! See? It's gonna end with her oh. What is this thing? What? What's happening now? She's probably super dead now. Yeah, what's happening now? It's a kind of spider, like, doll? What is happening now? Yes, a kind of freaky, like, spider automata. Here we go. It's more of my new thing, but here it is this kind of weird mannequin, a spider mannequin. It's a tiny spider, I guess, controlling... This could be the Spider Lord then. This could be, you know, this could be the spider. That could be interesting. She used to be a tiny spider that has a kind of spider armor. It's like a tiny spider inside, like a spider mecha. My god, it's like a spider inception here. Yeah, multi-armed spider demon mecha thing. Maybe it's not the Isekai character then. But I imagine now this would be a much more cooler, interesting if you know, if this tiny spider, if she's the actual demon lord. It was like she's controlling this like spider mecha fighting thing. That's interesting. But here we go. That was a really weird, spider mannequin, spider mecha mannequin. That was a really weird. Of course, a classic poison attack. And it blocks it. So this is this thing is very interesting. This is more interesting than the other spiders. Like by far, I think, than the spider mommy saw. Like what is this thing? Like a tiny little spider warrior. And you know, she loves her poison attacks. She's definitely the most toxic girl ever. Like, come on, woman, stop poisoning everyone. She's like that poison type spider, definitely. More poison. It's just her selling poison for 10 minutes. Yes, poison. It's like a tower defense again here. Tower defense, we only can build poison. We can only build poison towers, I guess. But this mannequin thing, though, it's like Mecha Mannequin, is interesting. And it's controlled by probably strings side of it, right? So that is probably the. I guess again, honestly, again, this would be the demon lord, right? Like she used to be a tiny spider girl controlling the spider mannequin with her strings. After all, she could stop them at the flamingo, right? Yeah, she had that Dofi fighting style that we saw earlier as a grown up, so. But also, why would she be here though? Yeah, come on, give me another level up. It's like it's a very easy in this anime. It's like it's level up, you get the health right. Just come on, level me up already. Whoa. Well, this is the most tomato used so far anime. How did she survive this then? I was like a Kagebunshin. Like my Phoenix abilities. I can survive again, Jesus Christ. She has so many saves, this Garrett, man. She has so many escape plans. Oh no, this is my savior of this thing. It's like, okay, yeah, of course. But of course. Now she strips on her. Because see, this is gonna be Demon Lord, right? Come on. The mannequin is the Demon Lord. Come on, this is how it is. She's like a string user, right? She's a string master. Look at this. Exactly. See? It is clearly her. It has to be her. Come on, it has to be her. She's a string master. She can control people. She's a tiny little spider girl that then evolved into becoming a big spider somehow. But she seems to be, you know, fairly intelligent. So she helping out this spider armor for? What's her agenda with that? Look at that. Oh yeah. She has to be the Demon Lord. Come on, like it feels kind of obvious almost. It feels yeah, like come on, she has the same abilities, right? Crushing her with her. Yeah, just the ability. The body's so heavy though. Stupid big bodies. What's happening? She's leveling up. She gets the red thing. There's red dots on her back right in the opening. Yeah, she's gonna eat again. This is so much eat. This anime is like, you know, almost like a sumo anime. They eat so much in this anime. They eat so much food. They're just gonna eat them. She's gonna fight them by eating everything. Yosh, it was great. It's like, yep, you're gonna eat everything. Eat and eat. But yeah, Mannequin's sister though is also giving up, right? But not only does she have the string power, but why is it like an evil looking mannequin thing? Like, is this like a weird... Why did she even develop this like weird, horror mannequin thing? With oppies and everything. Oh, it has to be her. Come on, even has to say kind of oppies. Oh, back to barbecue. So I told you guys, I am with barbecuing. This is like it's like her favorite pastime event, man. It's because I am with her doing barbecue. This is like how every episode for her ends. It's like, what if I barbecue this spider? Yeah, like, come on. What if I eat it when it's hot? Look at that. It's like a nice little ramen there. Like a mixture of little, you know. This is very morbid, I feel, though. She loves to eat this food so much. But yeah, this puppet, this mannequin is the Demon Lord. Come on, this is the Demon Lord. Like, there is no way this is the Demon Lord. I cannot see it going out all the way. So it's interesting how she looks at it. It's just inside of her. It's like a tiny little spider inside of the mannequin, right? So it's like tiny little spider sister. Is she also is a character, perhaps? Maybe another class member. It seems that it's probably how it's gonna be, right? Like another isekai character. They were super tiny, but it's kind of weird. Regardless if it's a character, how did the tiny spider build the mecha? That's the weird. How did the little spider girl? How did she build her? How did she create this little mannequin mecha armor? Like, how did that happen? Okay, so it's ending already, but it's clearly a little more after. It has to be a little more after the ending. Yeah, like a minute or so. This can't be it's not over here yet. So too eager for that. Ending one thing is probably better, but this is pretty cool too. But I like how there's so much graphics. You can see how it's how it's flashing on here, right? Yeah, on here it's so much like the ending and opening is so flashing. Like, yeah, it keeps being a lot of like it's reflected. Okay, so now it's back to the waifu guy. Yeah, the guy with all the waifus. Look at that. Go to the gender bender waifu. You know, used to be his best friend. Now it's his wife. That's awesome, man. Classic Doshini horror level of quality, you know. Look at that. Oh yeah, she's freaking hot, man. Then I got the maid waifu too. Yeah, the half elf maid waifu. Why not, right, man? You need the waifu too, right? You can never go wrong with the elf maid waifu as well, right? Come on, this is classic waifu. Just high quality waifuing. Then we got Sensei waifu though, with one of the brothers. Yeah. Sensei was kicking ass last week. I was just like, woof woof. Yeah, Sensei was doing her weird, like, wind dance ovation, man. Sensei, I feel, is like the strongest character in the anime. She's like, she really like leveled up a lot there and has a lot of cool skills. Yeah, owning everyone, man. Oh my god, a map of something. Doesn't really show too much, but yeah, I think it's the first time I see a map, right? It's like, there's a cave here with some spiders, I heard. I heard about some evil monsters. Yes, he's like, I heard about this cave here. It has some incredible, horrible spider people. Like, this cave is like a legendary for this super annoying spiders. Yeah, this cave. You know that cave, right? But I always say that. I think more animes should have a map, right? More animes should use the map a lot more. Should show the map, explain the country size and the territory and so on. I think a lot of animes would help immensely to show the map more frequently. Here we are. This is this country, right? This is the other country over there. These are our allies. This is the Fei Shanda, which is massive now. Yeah, massive, Ryu waifu. But I mean, clearly, come on, like there's no way that the mannequin waifu isn't that the mannequin. Maybe the she's all scary too, though, coming from the upside down there. Yeah. That's okay. It's cool, probably. There's no way that this isn't the waifu, man. There's no way that this is not the actual demon lord. Come on, there's no way, man. Like with this mannequin coming down here, this scary mannequin, having this tiny spider inside of her. There's no way, man. There's no way she's not the demon lord. That image is pretty cool. But there's another one where she kind of stashed at her, and she looks evil too, like kind of using the body of the other one, and it's the whole string thing. I mean, it's the flamingo all over again. But yeah, the whole Doffy thing, right? Using that ability to fight and. It's interesting that she's so tiny, but like she grabs her. Yeah, she grabs her, right? And I mean, this is like super similar to the current demon lord. How the current demon lord is like, look at that. Yeah, I can like pull your strings and I can control your body, right? This is clearly the exact same thing as the demon lord is doing. Doffy Mingus, right? Ito no Mi, right? It's a spider girl. She's tiny for whatever reason. I'm interested in finding out how she built the mannequin suit, though. It's one thing that she would be a spider girl with like the string ability, right? Yeah, the string fruit. But how did she actually build the? how did she create this like mannequin armor to fight with? But I mean, this has to be the demon lord. There's no way this is not a demon lord girl. It always make no sense. Come on, this is like super pointing to this has to be a demon lord. The demon mannequin armor, demon lord in a mannequin armor, right? Like what else would this be, right? Whereas I'd be very, very, very surprised if this is not the demon lord. That would be super strange otherwise. It's the same abilities. She looks really evil. She kind of uses the other bodies, right, as a weapon and so on. It's just clearly her, man. And yeah, they all fighting, of course, in the opening. So she's gonna be her enemy, right, for the years to come, right? They have to wonder what happened to Kumiko over these years. Then she just keep training, keep fighting all the spiders. No, but this is like super. I would say this is like very, 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 very likely is the actual demon lord, right? The demon spider lord. Super, yeah, mannequin armor suit. But anyway, guys, Nier Automata then, or for Nier Replicant coming up soon here. Then I'm gonna have to work now for a bit, have to finish some stuff I'm working on, and that's finished. I'm gonna stream Nier Replicant for a few hours. And then probably take a break and probably stream a few hours in the evening as well there. That's today's goal. Instead of watching SS Denial. I don't like dislike SS Denial, but it's released in a really bad time. Yeah, it's like released in like my core work hour kind of time and so on. So it's that's one thing. And then tomorrow it's so many animes. Yeah, and Saturday it's like 10 animes. So I don't know. But yeah, honestly, right, I mostly really want to play Nier Replicant. And I only have that many hours per day, right? So gotta prioritize. So I'll see you guys with the live stream of Nier Replicant coming up in about maybe 3 hours from now, 2-3 hours.